All right, let's move on. Now let me also finally speak on this palette. This baby, it took me a while to, you know, go through shades, and I think, well, I already spoke on the way these palettes are so ultra cheap and so big money grab here. Is the palette beautiful? Yes, partly. There are some shades that I really like. For example, this matte light shade, and these are important to me. This is a very blurring one, and I think it's the only everyday neutral palette with a light matte shade. You know, I have deep set eyes. I love to use these shades right here to brighten things up, to look more awake, and this one is really good. So that's a big win. By the way, my other one was a very cheap palette that has a blurring off-white shade, but it's not available anymore. That was by Catrice. These diamond shades are stunning. They are almost creamy and high shine. I mean, there are so many videos out there. I also did a short, and they're lovely. They honestly aren't anything that I need for every day, and I'm at a point where I'm getting a little bit tired of these high impact things. They are so pretty, they're fun, and they're also even beautiful warm, but I don't know, I'm just a bit over this look altogether. Now the Denim Dimension palette has a white shade. This is a white diamond shade, but the Denim Dimension has a white shimmer, and it's such a fine, silky white shimmer without this high shine sparkle effect. That is just, it just looks beautiful without being obnoxious. I hope you know what I mean. I just wish that shade wasn't here, and I think it even would have been more appropriate. But they probably try to distribute these diamond shades fairly, so each palette stays relevant and, you know, intriguing enough for people to buy it. This shade is just very it's patchy. It just is. There is a midtone brown in the emerald effect, and that one applies very lovely. This one had been patchy every time. It's not a joy to use. It's just something in there that you can use. And you know, given this packaging is trash. This is the very same packaging as Elf does it, probably buying it for 3 cents in China. Let's be real here, okay? So and then if you charge that amount of money, please make sure, and I'm not the only one, this is not a dud. Everybody knows and says that this one is patchy. So please make sure those 9 shades are worth it. If you want me to accept the fact that the packaging is trash, well, I'm sorry. No, it's not trash. It's usable, but things should be priced accordingly. That's all. I don't mind a cheap packaging, but you know, yeah. And if it was gone, I would repurchase it, and it's quite connected to the fact that this one is a blurring matte shade, and it just has more pigment than your regular blurring powder, you know, so it just does something different. Now let's have a bit more fun than usual and create do I'm not working with the mirror here. Let me do one eye first in the mirror second. And you see I also have very cheap palettes that come with a mirror. That's another annoying thing about this one. And so I'm just looking in this I'm just looking at the screen, and I hope I do not mess it up. I'm not doing a lot here, but still. This bronzer situation is a bit ridiculous. I think I have to fix that. So I'm just, you know, doing some smoked liner thing with the gray shade. This gray, it's just a gray. It does not have, this blue does not translate in a you know, stormy pigeon gray blue kind of way. So it's just a regular. It's grays, I think, are very sexy on the eyes without a real smoky eye effect that is a bit more fierce. So this is softer. But it's not this. It doesn't quite have this blue effect that that is a bit more niche, more special. I'll finish this. Actually, a good thing that I made this mistake. Here I went too far, too close to the eye here. Here it stays light on the half of the eye. And so the way my eye is shaped, darkness up across the middle of my eye just makes it, it just pulls it down, makes the whole look a bit more tired. And can you tell? However, this demands a nude, and this is it's My Sculpt Satin by Dolce&Gabbana. Baby, what are you called? What is this? Ah, okay, it's super tiny next to, there's big made in Italy and then very tiny. My 30.07 or July 30th, I guess. It's faintly vanilla. Oh yeah, I remember. They have this natural vanilla extract or something like that. Oh, it's quite pinky. I need to look at the mirror. Okay, this is way too pink right now. You only see half of it. It's even a bit cooler in person. So I have to take it off, especially because my lips are a little bit dry. I usually would wear Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury with this, but the Huda Beauty lip liners are very good. I love a retractable lip liner. It's my favorite. And they go on super creamy, but they set the formula and the distribution 10 out of 10. Now, but those light shades, they offer those honey warm beige ones, light pinks, but I need a Iconic Nude cool light or mid-toned brown, it would just with a hint of mauve. And I'm just trying to figure out, do I want warm brown? This has a lot of red, or this is terracotta. Okay, terracotta is a bit more rosy, so let's do that. And of course you have this sharpener down here, which I will never use. I don't even prefer putting lip liner on with a very precise tip. And I also don't want to waste the product. yeah, this works fine. So this is on the warm side. It has red in it, and maybe Huda, I hope you're watching. I'll swatch it next to Iconic Nude. Take notes, please. Yeah, I really would prefer a classic nude look with gray eyeshadow, because it needs to be more subtle, and it's taking over. You see, this is getting too much. Now it looks very makeup-y. I mean, I can wear a warm lip, but it's just competing here, and then I look like a hooker very quickly. Okay, listen, I misplaced it. I cannot find Iconic Nude right now. This shade is very, well, not, it's not the same, but it's close enough. I'm going to use this medium sculpt side of the new lip cheat duos, but I wouldn't repurchase this because this is a normal waxy formula, and the lip cheats are, it has a bit of powderiness to it that is blurring and very flattering, and it's also long wearing compared to this ordinary waxy formula. So this, and the Huda lip liner, you saw how I put it on, and I went and took it off right away, and at that point it had already set, and you would not believe it when you put it on. It's so creamy and delicious. And for example, those long wearing gel lip liners by Pat McGrath, I wouldn't repurchase them because they might be very long wearing, but they go on in a way that has not 1 second playtime. So you're stuck with a very unnatural line, and that also does not quite mix great with whatever goes on top. You know what I mean? It really is not a standout formula. So Huda is a great formula, but really needs to add shades. Maybe they are not working on the line. Because I don't think this liner gets much attention and crowd, you know? It should, but it just lacks the right shades for all the complexion. So best shade, hands down, Iconic Nude. Also best formula, but I hate the sharpening situation there. So I guess Huda in an Iconic Nude shade would be my favorite. I also like the Victoria Beckham ones. Oh, and the Vive, especially Aphrodite, but that also has this horrible sharpening. They do not even sharpen well like a classic wooden pencil. Those are great lip pencils, the Charlotte Tilbury and the Vive, but gosh, I cannot stand that sharpening. Okay, so this is a little bit toned down, you know. And then let's take a little bit of Huda Anniversary. That's a matte formula.